Hi everyone. Feels like I haven't done this for ages because I skipped 1 week. But today I am making keto egg loaf that is lemon and blueberry. I'm going to get stuck into it quite quickly because it's got to get into the oven and it's going to take 30 to 40 minutes to cook in the oven. So this is what we need. Lots of things to talk about, topics to talk about, to fill in the time so that you at least get to see us get it out of the oven. If you don't give us any of that, we may need to abandon. So what we have are 8 eggs. The oven is currently on at 180 and it's preheated. We have 250 grams of cream cheese. You can find the recipe on our website, and I'm sure Erica linked a description below. We've got butter, sucrin, baking powder. You can use any 1-for-1 sugar replacement. We've got baking powder, vanilla extract, nutmeg, blueberries, lemon zest, which Erica has kindly done for me. And also, we'll go a little bit into this a little bit later because I want to get this going. So the instructions are to preheat the oven and grease a bunting. Now I'm going to use this loaf tin.
I have no idea where our bunting is.
Yeah, with where we're at the moment.
Hey everyone, lovely to see you all.
Also, I don't know why our avocado oil spray doesn't spray like a spray.
No, it doesn't
it's
really
spray.
So Susan said, great haircut, Dan.
I'm very happy with my haircut. Very, very happy.
How good's that first post-lockdown haircut, everybody?
It's the worst haircut I've ever had because there's all these raggedy little bits that he didn't get, but I'm so happy. I don't even care. Okay, we need 8 eggs going into the blender. So the instructions are everything but the blueberries go into the blender or a food processor.
Hey Elizabeth, no, maybe we've changed. We've changed to daylight savings a few weeks ago now. So this is 7 o'clock Australian Eastern daylight savings time. Maybe you'll change off daylight savings time soon. I don't know if you have it in Colorado. Hey Tan, how you going? Hey Kim. Hey Yvette. Dan's sister.
My sister.
Hey Chris, how you going?
Okay, 8 eggs are in. Now we need the cream cheese. I don't usually buy the Coles brand, Erica.
I know, it was cheaper.
Oh my god, you don't know.
That's very unusual for me.
That's more of a shock than the fact that you bought the...
You can tell the renovations are starting on Wednesday. I was like, oh, I can save 20 cents on cream cheese. Oh, right. It's like a tube. I don't think we've ever used it before. That's why it's so cheap. Yes, it is a Thermomix, Lee. But you can just do it in a blender or a food processor. It doesn't need to be in a Thermomix.
Definitely does not need to be Thermomix.
Emmy said, good morning. Don't know how I got here, but it looks like fun. Welcome.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Kim's making a lemon curd tea cake. Why aren't you making that, Dan?
I'm making egg loaf. This is yummy.
Oh, okay. Elizabeth, they don't change till November. Wow, you changed late.
Okay, cream cheese is in. Next, 30 grams of butter.
See how nice I was, Dan? It said 2 tablespoons on the recipe, and I wrote 30 grams there for Dan. I should update the recipe, actually.
Very helpful when you're using the Thermomix.
Yeah.
Normally, this would be just on the Thermomix because the scale is there, but obviously we want you to see what we're doing, so...
What's everyone been up to lately?
Oh Oh, that was 29 grams. 1, 2.
Oh, yes, Nick. Are you in Queensland? I can never remember. 6 o'clock there, right. Glad you made it.
Erica always gets confused.
I do get confused. Daylight saving is very confusing to me.
Okay, 3 tablespoons of sucum 1 or whatever 1-for-1 replacement you like. Baking powder. 1 teaspoon.
Oh, Emmy, you're in Connecticut. It's 4 a.m. Wow.
We have Tracy in Connecticut as well.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oh. Nailing it tonight. 4 teaspoons of nutmeg.
You might need to recap everything that's in there.
I will once I get it in. I'll talk more about it. Lemon zest. Do not leave out the lemon zest in this recipe, in my opinion. It is completely what makes it. So I'm going to blend it up now until it's smooth. We'll also mute while this happens because it's very, 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 very loud. How long do you reckon? Like 15? Okay. We're going in for 15 seconds. It's going to be muted. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
That was very dramatic, Dan.
It was very loud.
How is it?
Okay. Oh no, I can't really show. I want to tip it out. It looks like
liquid.
Liquid. Yeah, it looks like egg flip or something like that. Okay, I want to get this. Okay, so the next instructions are that this goes into the tin. So I'll pop it in the tin and show you. So here it is. Yeah, there we go. In the tin. It's really runny. That's normal. Because of the eggs will be what makes it set. Next up, we pop the blueberries in. 100 grams.
You can just use the whole punnet if you want. 125. Your call.
What am I doing with 25 grams of... Ah!
Annette said, don't forget the blueberries.
Well done.
Good job, Annette. You were here for the pecans, weren't you? The pecan muffins.
I'm Carrie. There was a few that missed that. Okay. In the oven. So, goes in the oven for 30 minutes, 30 to 40. I'll set a thing for 30 and we'll check it at 30. Going in.
Yes, that is funny that there's 2 Connecticut Have Butterwheel Travel fans, and it's actually one of the states that we've been to.
And enough of a fan to get up. There's 2 people. Enough of a fan to
4
get up
a.m.
at 4 a.m. in the morning. I think you would call that a soup fan. All right, we're in. So,
explain what this is, Dan.
okay, so this is egg loaf. It's sweet, and it's eggy, and it's kind of a bit like French toast, especially if you cook it, cool it, slice it, and then the next morning, or whenever, it doesn't have to be in the morning, heat up a pan fry a slice in a little bit of like butter, or probably butter, a little bit, you don't need a lot, so that it caramelizes on each side. Top it with maple syrup, like sugar-free maple syrup, which we'll talk about in a second. Some extra blueberries. You could put like cream on it if you wanted to.
Do you
could
know
just eat it just like that.
Do you know the origins of the recipe?
No.
It was made popular on Instagram by a girl. I want to say her name is Keto Sam I Am, something like that. And she actually, it originally was like a cream cheese pancake recipe, but she couldn't be bothered like making all the pancakes. So she just put it into a loaf tin and baked it in the oven, and then was like, wow, this is awesome. And it went wild, like quite a few years ago now, before chaffles were a thing. Like this was like all over Instagram. But then we wanted to, like, I tweaked it a bit and added blueberries and lemon.
It's really delicious, but we definitely prefer it kind of pan fried after it's cooked and kind of served a bit like French toast, because it does taste quite like French toast. It is quite eggy, so if you're not a big fan of egg, cooked egg desserts, it may not suit you.
Yeah,
but
it's almost custardy flavoured, isn't it? Kind of like a baked custard almost. Yeah,
it's really good.
Oh, Kelly, that is her name. Yay, Keto Sam I Am. She's the one who initially came up with it from an all day I dream about food cream cheese pancake recipe. So there's a little history lesson.
A little keto recipe.
A little keto history lesson on the egg loaf.
Has there been any questions or comments or?
Hey Matt, how are you going? Oh, your grocery shelves are bare?
Yeah, I think there's a real worry around food shortages because of things like petrol and yeah. I don't know that it's just petrol, but there's definitely a worry around a food shortage coming up. Pop this back in.
Yes, you need coffee, which would be great with the egg loaf. It would be. Egg loaf's really nice for breakfast.
It also is something that you can eat like cold or like kind of room temperature. So you can cut it up, and if you travel to work or you want to eat it at work, you
could make it in little muffins as well.
Like, yeah, there's plenty of ways that you can cook it. You could even pan fry it and kind of cut it up and put it in a thing and have it on your way to work or something if you need to. There's plenty of ways that you could definitely do it. You could also vary the flavors if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could make it a savory version even.
We just like the blueberry and lemon combination a lot. It's absolutely delicious. If you wanted to lower the carbs, use a lower carb berry like raspberries or strawberries or something, which would be
or you could leave
fine.
that out. You could put, or not put berries in it.
So the macros on it, so we have it having 8 serves, which I actually think is quite generous. Once you put it into something like that. Yeah. The calories are 204, the carbs are 4, the protein's 8, and the fat is 18, and the fiber is 1. So it's 3 grams of net carbs.
Even with the blueberries.
With the blueberries. Because it's a punnet of blueberries divided by 8.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's not that much else that has much carb in it.
Yeah, like a bit in the eggs, a bit in the cream cheese.
A bit in the nutmeg, but minimal.
Oh, and it's made a raspberry one.
So the other thing I was going to talk to you guys about is the maple flavoured syrup. There's quite a few different ones available at the supermarket now. This one is probably the cleanest one that you can buy at the supermarket because of the sweetener that it uses.
Yeah.
So this is the Lakanto. It is way more expensive than the other ones though. So you can get the Queen's sugar-free one, but the sweetener is, I think it's probably maltitol or
No, it's not
sucralose or
maltitol,
something.
but it's one of the more artificial,
Aspartame or something.
Yeah, or sucralose.
Whereas this one, the ingredients are water, glycerine, Lakanto monk fruit sweetener, which is erythritol and monk fruit extract, natural flavour, salt, vegetable gum, natural colour, food acid, and a preservative, which is potassium sorbate. So it is a better option ingredients wise than the Queen's. And I think, is there any others?
Yeah, there's that Steve's. You know the one
that
looks
like a
maple
proper maple
leaf.
syrup bottle.
Yeah.
It still didn't have the best ingredients, I don't think.
No.
So ingredients wise, this is the best option. I think Low Carb Emporium, do they sell any? I think they have the Walden Farms one, which we wouldn't choose either.
Yeah, I don't know what they have there. I'm not sure.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
But yes, if you're looking for cleaner ingredients, this is your option. If you don't mind ingredients and you prefer cost, the Queen's sugar-free is not, like, it's fine taste-wise and everything. This is just a lot more expensive. So what have we got? People have been making plenty of comments. Oh, we've got Tracy and the new
the
Connecticut people hooking up with each other. Emmy said it's almost like a cake recipe in an old main cookbook. Groceries, there's a supply chain problem here. Yeah, but there is going to be in Australia too, I think. Susan said, I've got strawberries at the moment. Do you reckon it would work well? Yes, I think strawberries would work quite well. I miss living in Bacchus Marsh for the strawberries. I loved the strawberries from the strawberry farms in Bacchus Marsh. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit off the screen. I'll just bump a bit. What else have we got?
Strawberries are a bit more liquidy, so it'd be I don't know. You could even blend them into it, I guess.
Emmy said a drizzle of lemon juice and butter over it would be delicious. Nick said she likes this maple syrup because there's no maltitol in it. The Lakanto syrups are worth the dollars. I've only ever got it through Amazon. Yep, we can get the Lakanto here in our supermarket now, which is great.
Woolworths. We should talk about the new Donatas then.
Yeah, so we were able to find all of the new Donatas. We filmed a new a new video of the flavors that we didn't try in the video from a couple of weeks ago or last week. And so we tried the cookies and cream, the caramel pop. What was the other flavor of the pop? Mint choc pop. And the caramel ice cream. Yeah, caramel macadamia ice cream. So 2 of those are in tubs and 2 of them are like Magnum style. So the Magnum ones are from Coles and the tubs are from Woolworths. So Woolworths now have 3 Donata flavors. The other flavor is choc chip.
Double choc chip.
Yeah, double choc chip. And Coles also have new flavors, mango swirl, which is absolutely delicious, and the 3 new pops. Is that right?
I'm interested to know if anyone's tried the cookies and cream from Donata.
Yes, Tan, we found the cookies and cream. Someone on Instagram, what was her name? Tia on Instagram messaged Erica
on Facebook, actually,
and said that she had found it in Adelaide. And
then she
went on to the store locator and found that Warrabrook, which is not that far from us, but not the Woolworths we shop at, had it, and we went and got it. So thank you so much, because we've been waiting to film this video until we found the cookies and cream, and we did, and we filmed it, and it's going to come out tomorrow. Erica edited it today, so I've got to watch it, and then it will come out tomorrow. So
it should go up tonight.
Oh yes.
Patron.
Kim said Sucran have maple.
Oh, they do.
Do we have any? Oh, I think they just went in the tub.
Yeah.
We've got stuff everywhere at the moment, guys. They have fiber syrups and stuff as well.
I'm just not sure about the
Ingredients. So
I
this is
stopped using them. I used to use them before.
This is another option. So this is syrup and honey alternative fiber syrup gold. It's probably a bit thicker than kind of
More like
maple
golden
syrup. Yeah. The reason that we stopped is that the first ingredient is isomalt, whatever it's called, IMO. That's the first ingredient. And then it's barley malt extract and stevia. So yes, that is also another option. You can buy that from Sucre directly. We haven't bought any for a long time. This is just what we've got left
it's
over.
It's a much different texture, isn't it?
Yeah, it's let me put a little bit on a spoon to show you.
It's more like golden syrup. I don't think people have that in other outside of Australia, but what we would have golden syrup. Maybe like treacle, I guess, is the texture. Do you reckon?
So
yeah, it's thick.
That's the consistency versus.
Yes, they are expensive, Tan. The Sucrum ones for sure.
Whereas this is
Napier.
just like
I haven't seen a Napier maple syrup. Have you seen a Napier
water.
one?
Like that is like
yeah,
a water
good.
consistency versus the.
Yeah.
They're quite different to each other. But that does taste pretty good. But that is maple syrup. Like that tastes like maple syrup. This one just tastes sweet. Doesn't taste like maple syrup to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Like this
has
actually has like a maple flavour.
Yeah. Yeah, whereas that's just kind of like a sugary syrup.
Okay, we're halfway there. Keep entertaining us, please.
Can you confirm that the code HaveButter5 can only be used once for low carb import?
Unfortunately,
We're
yes.
sorry. We're sorry.
We have approached them several times to change that, and it hasn't happened. So sorry, guys. You can use it once for a 5% discount. So if you've never ordered from Low Carb Emporium and you're placing an order, make sure you use it because you will get 5% off. It doesn't make any difference to us, but it helps you guys. So,
have you seen the Napier maple syrup at Coles? We'll have to keep an eye out.
I don't go to the supermarket anymore. I work at Costco. I don't know about it. With the lockdown, only one person could go to the supermarket. So Erica was either doing online orders for a while,
and just not going as much as I normally
and you
would
just
either.
Would go. And even if we went on the weekend, I would take her and sit in the car because I couldn't go in. So I went in like last week with her, and I was like, "Oh my god, I haven't been in a
Sounds
supermarket."
like they got new trolleys. They
like
knew this, knew that.
2 months. It was crazy.
Kim said Sucron has a new maple flavour, which is what. Okay, right. Sorry. Yeah, we haven't got that one. No. I haven't done an order with Sucron for ages, actually.
So Tan also said that she has a code for 5% with Low Carb Emporium as well. Do you, Tan? Just put in what it is and people can use that as well. Did you put it in? If you haven't popped it in, just pop it in so people can see it. I'm having a green tea.
Should show what you got at Costco then.
Oh, yeah. We actually did our first shop together at Costco. I've grabbed a few things just like when I finish work. I've grabbed beef ribs. I've grabbed that Meredith Dairy goat's cheese. I've grabbed my favourite cheese, which is probably not super like keto or anything, but I'll show you. I love this cheese. It's the original cranberry Yorkshire Wensleydale. I can't say that properly. Wensleydale. So I love this.
Look at the size of that block.
This is a 400 gram block. And the carbs on a serve, so 30 grams is 3.3. So I definitely eat more than 30 grams when I eat it, but I love it. So when I found we had a big block there, I was pretty excited. But yes, we had our first shop together at Costco. I'll just grab one out of here. So when we were in Japan, we really like unsweetened cold green tea. I love it. You can buy it everywhere in Japan, like the 7-Elevens, the Family Marts, vending machines everywhere. And it's just green tea, like it's unsweetened. It's really delicious. And they had like this 24 or 12? I think it's 12. 12 pack. And I'm excited to, now that it's warming up a bit as well, I'll probably opt more for a cold green tea than a hot one. So this is also excellent. You can buy them at like Daisyo, like Japanese kind of places. Asian groceries will have them.
At our Coles, they have
them. Oh, they have them.
Yeah, in the Asian kind of section.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something different, I know a lot of the times in the groups and stuff, we see people are kind of over plain water. So this is a good unsweetened option as well. Genevieve has said, I thought you would make a better income being a hearing aid technician than working at Costco. I'm working at Costco as a hearing aid technician, so it's a win-win. Costco has hearing aid centres in all of their Costcos in Australia, and I'm pretty sure all of their Costcos in the US. In our location, you walk in and we are right there on the right as soon as you walk in. So yes, I'm not stacking shelves, I'm working in the hearing aid centre, which I am absolutely loving. I wasn't super happy in my job where I was, and now Erica can attest I'm much happier. Yes. Just generally, I'm really loving working there. I'm loving being part of a much bigger team within the one location. So where I worked before, there was like 3 to 4 of us, but that was it. Whereas where I am now, there's 4 of us in the hearing aid centre, but there's all the other people that work at Costco, and you're in the lunchroom with other people, and you can chat to them and you say hello to everyone, and they know you, and it's just really nice. I've really been enjoying it at the moment. We've been open for a month now, and it's going to start getting busy leading into Christmas for the warehouse. I don't know how the hearing aid centre is going to go.
Tom said, hope you get a good staff discount. Negative.
No staff discount. We get a membership, and that's it. But I don't need a good staff discount. It's already really cheap.
Yes, but it's a curse being there every day and seeing it down and be like, oh, I just saw this in someone's trolley when they walk past.
My problem is, from our location, we walk right past all the registers to go to the toilet or the lunchroom or the lockers or any of that. So I'm constantly just looking in everyone's trolley as to what they're buying. It's like, oh, wow, where do you get that from? We're at 10 minutes.
How's it looking?
I probably should turn it around.
I can smell it. Smells good.
It's hot in here with the oven on. Whoa! She going gangbusters. Pull that down.
Yeah, Annette said petrol's worth the membership. At the moment it is.
Yeah, so I use premium unleaded in my new car, and it's $1.61 at our location, and premium unleaded in other places is $2. So yeah, I won't go on any more about Costco tonight. I'm a big fan, and I know that a lot of people don't have Costco's near them. We are super lucky in Newcastle. We're the first regional location in the whole of Australia. Although, why don't they class Ipswich? Gold Coast not open. But Ipswich would be regional.
Yeah, maybe they class that as regional.
Anyway, they've been calling it the first regional location in Australia. So, anyway. Yes, Annette, we love Costco. So, what are we actually doing here is the egg loaf is in the oven. Erica said to go back over the ingredients because I went through that quite quickly at the start. So what we did, the oven's on 180. We sprayed it with some avocado oil, and I put it in a loaf tin, but you can use a bump tin, whatever works for you. Then I placed 8 eggs, cream cheese, butter, sucrum 1 or any 1-for-1 sugar replacement, baking powder, vanilla extract, nutmeg in a blender with some zest of 2 limes. Blended it up until I had like it all completely smooth, and then put it in the loaf tin, put the blueberries in, and popped it in the oven. It takes 30 to 40 minutes to cook. I think it's probably going to be okay at 30 because it's still got 8 minutes to go. And I just checked it, and it looks like it's probably going to be ready, but we'll check.
Yeah, our oven runs pretty hot too.
Susan said, did you just say there is one opening at the Gold Coast? Yes, I'm pretty sure there is. So that will be exciting for you, Susan. Emmy said there's a Newcastle in Maine as well. There's a Newcastle in the UK, which I'm pretty sure is where it actually comes from. So the other thing that's happening in our lives at the moment is this renovation, and we just found out today that it is definitely starting on Wednesday. The builder is coming to demolition our back, which is exciting, nerve-wracking, scary, all of those things together. So we're getting the backyard and the back of our house, which is just like a kind of utilities area at the moment, renovated. We, in the vlog that came out last week, just come out yesterday? Yeah, the vlog that came out yesterday, we talked through what was happening in the back part of the house. I know Susan messaged Erica and said, don't put the washing machine there, put it on the other side. That has changed.
Everything's changed. Since we did the vlog, I was like, oh, everything's pretty much changed.
We met with the designer again on Saturday for 3 hours, and quite a bit of the layout of that back room has kind of shifted again. A lot of it is around the weird dimensions and stuff, and making sure we have a decent bench and all sorts of things. So yes, we changed it around a bit, and the washing machine is now going on the same side as the toilet, and I think that actually is the smart move.
Yeah,
because we're going to lose too much storage by having it on the kitchen side. The builder wanted to put it on the kitchen side for the plumbing, but there's plumbing next to the toilet, so it'll be fine.
And she said in the text message he'll be doing the asbestos removal tomorrow. I was like, what does it do?
Wednesday.
That, like on Wednesday, I was like, do we have to do anything? Like, what does that mean?
The whole asbestos thing has been quite frustrating because they don't know that there's asbestos. They're assuming that there is. So obviously they've factored that into the costings. So how are we to know if there is asbestos or not? We'll probably be paying for that removal whether there is or not. So it's hard to really trust the people that you're...
Yeah, well, you have to trust somebody,
but you've got to trust someone.
Yeah.
So we really like the designer, and she's organised the trades and everything. So hopefully it goes okay. Tracy said, have Scout and Jem been okay with all the boxing up and stuff?
Well, they lost their scratching post went out. It's gone.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Access to that back part will be blocked off from Wednesday. He's going to put a lockable door there.
Which is like their little home.
Which is where they live. So all of their stuff will move into another location where they sleep. They'll have more access to more of the house, which can be annoying because we can block them off from our bedroom side, which is behind the kitchen where you guys are. But they bang on the door when they want to come in, and sometimes that's at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's quite loud. Whereas when they bang on this door here, it just sounds like soft kind of pouring. But when they bang on this other door, it sounds like massive banging. So,
yeah, no, they're okay. They'll be fine. Do you have the recipe for the bacon and egg wrap you made the other day?
Yeah, Erica, you should share that.
There's not really a recipe for it. It was just one of those Simpsons low-carb wraps from Coles, and then it had 2 eggs, 2 bits of bacon and some cheese that I cooked and then put it in the wrapped it up, and like...
The game changer with those wraps that Erica makes is frying the wrap in the pan. I don't reckon people do that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I thought everybody did.
Do people do that when you make a wrap? I mean, people might not make wraps if you're like strict keto or whatever. But
has anyone found the Simpsons pantry, the new ones? They've got ones that are called...
Did you look today?
Yeah, I had a look.
No, still don't have it?
No, and someone said on it said select Coles, so our Coles would not fall into the selected ones, I wouldn't think. But they've got a new one come out they're calling keto friendly, which is
just lower carbs because it's still using wheat.
Yes, 2-point-something grams of carbs. I was just interested, like, how it was different to the existing ones they already have. I was like, did they just put more fiber in it to make the carbs less? Wow. Also, it will...
it'll deflate.
Yeah, it'll come out of the oven like that, all pumped. So you can see already it's deflated. That's just what it does.
Look at it already deflating. It's been out for 10 seconds and it's already like a crinkled old lady.
Turn it around the other way so we can see the blueberry part. But yeah, deflating when it comes out of the oven is completely normal because it's just the egg all puffed up and then it comes down. But I wouldn't eat it like this necessarily. I mean, you certainly could, like it would be delicious. But what we would like to do is then we will just leave it to cool overnight and then slice it up tomorrow.
Yeah, so we are going to let that cool completely before we try it. We know what it tastes like. It tastes delicious. We cook it, not all the time, but we have cooked it quite a few times before. So we don't need to taste it. King said she, at work, will always toast our brekkie wraps. And pre-keto I did too. Tracy said, I know tortilla. Well, they're not tortillas, though.
They're just, they are, I guess, flour.
People eat them like that, though.
Yeah.
Like they don't have to be toasted.
No.
Lunch for a week, Dan. Yeah, maybe.
It will be.
The reason we chose this is we can cut this up and freeze it.
Yeah.
And have it kind of in the freezer.
It'll be your lunch this weekend.
I'm still eating some other. We got one more meal delivery
to try
that came in last week, so we've been filming that as well. So that video will come out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone's heard of it's called
Chef Good. We keep wanting to say Good Chef.
Yeah, really do. Chef Good, but they have low carb meal.
New.
I actually really enjoyed them.
The flavour was delicious.
Yeah.
We also have a new concept video coming out on Sunday, which is kind of our favourite things for the month, and we're thinking of integrating that into our regular kind of rotation. So if you like that video, make sure you let us know. That will come out on Sunday, and it's not just food related. There's just a bunch of things that we've been enjoying for the week.
Yes, but patrons, keep an eye out tonight because the Donata video will go up there tonight, and then it will go live on the channel tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Okay. I'm going to go because I've got to watch that video, pack up here, get changed from work, and sit on the couch. All right. The alarm just went off. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've got something that you would like me to cook next week,
a good idea.
I am keen for suggestions. You can comment on the replay what you would like me to cook. You can offer up a Thermomix recipe. You can offer up one of our recipes. You can even offer up someone else's recipe. I just will not share all of the recipe, you will have to kind of get it off their website. But yeah, please feel free to offer up a suggestion because we're kind of out. The stipulations that I've said before, it needs to be able to be done within like 40, 45 minutes. And that there's not, I mean, half an hour in the oven, it's not too bad. We've managed to crack
but
on
no
half an
more
hour,
than half an hour.
but definitely not longer than half an hour.
Yeah.
This is my maximum.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming, guys, and we will see you next Monday.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.